So I will share my screen. Yes. Can you see my screen? Today is day 9. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? So we will recap over what we discussed the other day on the classes and objects. So we started with classes and objects. Straight we'll go with an example. So I'll create a new package, day 9. And as usual, I will create a new class, main program. I'll give public static void main, and I'll give us a out program executing. So I right click and run as Java application. The program is executing. So we just wrote a main program. Previous class, we started with the concepts of classes and objects. So we studied that everything in the real world is object and it is getting transferred into the Java world also as objects. So what we will do today is we have done a program to add two numbers, right? That's the first program we did. Int num1. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yeah. And we created add equal to num1 plus num2 sub equal to num1 minus num2 div equal to num1 by num2, and since I'm using division, what is the data type that will be better instead of int? It is still going to work. For the first one, the data type is good, right? Good enough to hold the value add, because we are going to add two numbers 10 and 20. Subtract also it is good enough. Since we are using here a division, which data type will be better than int? Is there any data type which you feel is better than int for division to hold the divided value? What are the different data types? Yes. What are the different primitive data types in Java?
Sure, sorry. So, my network disconnected. Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, I asked what are the different data types in Java, primitive data types we studied.
Double, float,
float, character to hold single values, right? Like C,
yes,
dollar symbol, like that. Then
um, sorry, I got somewhere.
okay. These two are going to hold the decimal, right? Double and float. Correct?
Sure.
Double and float with one single character. So what are the data types to hold round numbers, rounded numbers, not decimal numbers? Like 5, int, and then continuation of int, long. This is input section, logic, and this is the output section where we are displaying it back to the user. So let's move the logic along to a class. So we'll create a class here. We studied in the previous class, just a recap. We'll create a class as calculator. Okay, we will not have a public static void main because this is going to be just a class, a standalone class. We will create here add function. What we studied, a classes will have a has and can. a object can have a has and a can, correct? So here, this class, yes, yes.
Your voice is breaking.
What we studied, the object will have a has property and can property, right? Can function. The car has color, car can start.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Right? So same way, this calculator class can add numbers, can subtract numbers, can multiply numbers, can divide numbers. Okay. So we studied that the function signature would be public and void. We will just add this. Even without public, you can do just void, and this is same as public static void. Here we saw, right, public static void and a function name. Okay, now what we'll do, let's start filling this. The add function, we will take two argument, int num1, int num2. Here we will add result equal to num1 plus num2, and we will return the result. And since we are going to return the result, the return type is int. Okay, for now, just focus on this function alone. So here we have different sections, right? This is the first section which says public, meaning you can access this function from outside. This int means what this is going to return back. This is going to return a data of type integer. What is the function name? What are the inputs you can send to this function? The first input is integer. The second input is also an integer. So once you get the integer, I am adding inside the function and I am returning the result. So I have a function here. Is this clear? Once you do hands-on, you will get used to it. Now we'll take out this logic, num1 plus num2. Here we will not do it. Instead of that, we are going to call the add function, num1 comma num2. We are going to pass the two numbers here. To call this function, we have to create an object of the class. Create object of class calculator. So to create a object, calculator object equal to new calculator. So using the object, you call the method. And it is going to return integer, right? We are returning integer. So here you cannot store in the double, you have to store in the integer. Okay, what is the error here? The method is not applicable for the argument double. The method is accepting only int. So we will convert this to int, this to int. Now we just removed the business logic of num1 plus num2 and we moved it to a function here. If I run this program, I should get the same output. The first alone, 10 plus 20 is 30. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you go ahead. Let's take 15 minutes time. you create a calculator class and this add function, and from your main program just do this alone and see if you're getting the output.
Small doubt, sir.
Yes,
If we create class first, then only we can create this program, right, sir?
correct. Because
The class is the object.
this class is a template, it is a mold. Using this mold you cannot do anything. You have to create an object here. This is the object. Object name is calc OBJ. So using this template, see, this is just an instruction, blueprint. From this blueprint you are creating a object. Using the object only you can play. Using the object, using the remote object only you can change the program. So using the object you are doing a addition.
Okay, sir, fine.
So try this and let me know. I'll wait for 15 minutes. What is so boring in this program? Whatever we have been studying so far, what is that? What is that you find?
That previous class we have to add the we have to tell the imagine this one right, sir. The calculator cal object is equal to. I had a big doubt and I still had some confusion before doing that. But now I'm clear.
Okay. Okay, good. So other than that, so far in these 9 classes, right? What did you observe in the programs? Whatever we
The programs.
yeah, whatever programs we have written, what is one thing which you observed or
Here we are doing 2 programs, so like the class and the main program.
yes? So from the main program, we are passing the numbers to the calculator, and calculator is going to return us the result. But in all the programs, did you observe that the number we are giving in the program, we are not typing on the fly. We are hard coding, right? 10 and 20. This program will always add 10 and 20.
Sure. Sorry, I didn't get it.
This program, right? The program which you wrote now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The program which you wrote now, it is going to add, this calculator can add only 10 and 20. It cannot add 5 and 10. If you ask the calculator what is 22 plus 46,
We have to change the
you have to change here, but that is not the right way, correct?
Yes.
So, okay, next time I am asking you what is 117 plus 246. Again, you will change here and run the program. No, there should be a better way of doing it, right? The number should not be here. It should be from the user, correct? As a user, you operate a calculator, you are going to give the numbers, right? Right or not?
Yes, sir.
See here, so I have this calculator. The calculator doesn't have 10 or 20. I am typing here 10 plus 20 equal to. It is telling me. Now I can change 18 plus 36 equal to. Correct? This is how the calculator should work. So what we will learn is, instead of 10 and 20, we will remove this and we will get it from the user. So to do that, now you know how to create an object, right? Object of a class.
Yes, sir.
You will use another class called scanner. So which will scan input, scanner obj equal to new scanner of, here we will do system.in. System.in means from the input, here the terminal. This window right here you see, this is the terminal window. Here you have been seeing only the outputs, correct?
Yes, sir.
Here you can give input also. You can interact with the program. You can talk to the program. You can send command to the program. So this is called in. Okay, that is why we are passing system.in. So we create a object of scanner. Here I will remove this 10 and give scanner object dot next double. Here also I will give scanner object dot next double, next int. Okay, you can give anything, int or double. I'll give int now. This is the only change we do to the program now. Can you make this change?
Yes.
So what we are doing, we are creating an object of class scanner. We didn't write this class. Okay, this is an inbuilt class. We are just creating object of the class. And the syntax for creating object is class name, object name, new, class name with a parenthesis and an option if anything. We are giving from the input you read. And instead of 10 and 20, you give next in, next int. Now if you run the program will wait for your input. See here the cursor is blinking. You can give here 80. First number is 80. Enter. Second number is 70. Enter. See the answer. 150.
So now it exactly works like calculation.
Correct. We are slowly improving the program one step further. Instead of program having the number, we are asking the program to ask us. You ask me. Okay, now again if you run the program and give 1.4, the program will throw error. Because we have said that read the integer value. Yeah, here we will change next to double. So read the double value. So what is the error now?
Before number one, we didn't give.
Correct. So we are reading double. We have to store it double. Okay. Now again there will be error here. What is the error?
Before the result, we didn't give double.
Okay. Still error. If you go to the add, you are expecting int. But what are we sending? Double.
So sorry, sir.
We are sending double, right? Double and double. Two numbers are double. Decimal numbers. But here you are expecting int and int.
So here also we have
Here-
to change the double.
Yes, double and double. Now here add two doubles, you will get a double. You are returning a double, but here you are telling I am returning an integer. Now everything is solved. Now if you run, now calculator is enabled to add decimal 1.3. Why again? Input mismatch. Somewhere there is a problem. Scanner dot next double is going to return a double. Calc that add is going to return a double. We are returning a double. I think it's correct only. Okay, you make this change. Okay, in the meantime, I will find out what is the error.
Okay, sure.
Add a scanner object and read next int. Yes, what is the error? Can you share your screen?
Yes. Yes, sir, it works exactly like calculator.
Yeah. So we will work on this program more and enrich it so that it works more or less like our calculator. So your homework will be, your assignment will be to add more features to the calculator on subtraction, multiplication and division. Currently the calculator can only add, right?
Okay, sir.
It can only add now. So you add more function, sub, prod, div.
So I should add the subtraction, multiplication, division, right, sir?
Yes. And from the main program, like this, you have already called this add. Same way you call sub, multiplication and division. Okay. Okay. Once you are done with this, right, the next step you can do is we will ask the user what they want to do. For example, we will give like this, something like this. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Give two numbers, one for addition, two for subtraction, three for multiplication. Division. Okay. So once you are done with that, then we will do like this. The program will tell what do you want to do. 1, 2, 3 or 4.
Or if we type 3, we should, the system
program.
has to do multiplication. Like that, sir?
Yes. So here we will read scanner.next double of option. It will be next int, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be int. So sys out option selected is option. So it is waiting. I'll tell 3. So option selected is 3. Okay, it is should be int. Getting 3.0. Okay, so 3. So option selected is 3. So now, I mean, this is later, okay? So once you are done with adding functionalities here, functions like add, sub and division, you do like this and you read the option into a variable and use if statement or switch. So what we will do, number one, are you following or not?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, so if option equal to 1, then call this add.
Yes, sir, I get that.
Else if option equal to 2. Okay, you got it, right? So like this. So this will be one more level up and will be more user friendly. So the calculator, now the program will start speaking with the user. Hey, what do you want to do? You can go here. I am automatic calculator program in Java. What do you want to do today? So it is like program speaking with the user. Oh, I want to do addition. Okay, then it will ask option selected is 1. Give me the numbers 2 and 3. See 5. Okay, like this can you do? Yeah. Yes, yes. Try it out. Just have fun and just try it out. It will be interesting.
Yes.
Sure. Okay,
Thank
then.
you.
Thank you very much for your time. Good night. Talk to you day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.